Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from. I was supposed to make this video yesterday after the peace talk. It's just kind of after back that the other appreciated them for not adding their voice when they listen on their own. And if we all can respect ourselves this week, for the article leadership headed by the zonal commander that we had in Abraka over the court clash of the Vikings confraternity and the Eiye confraternity. It is imperative that as stakeholder we needed to move out to ensure that this court clash is being resolved, even as police officers have done the needful by arresting those culprits who started the fight. Last 2 weeks, I talked about a court clash in Abraka that happened because of jollof rice that was not shared to a particular young man in a party. He went for a party and they did not share jollof rice for him. In protest, he went to off the generator of the party. You can see how these people, they are taking cultism into for party rice that they could afford in the nearby restaurants. Those of you who want to ask questions that cultism, why are we giving them clear hands? Let me say this. No institution can stop cultism, but we can only stop the violence in cultism. They have a right to their association, but they don't have a right to infringe on the fundamental human right of others, because where your right ends, that is where another man's right continue. But as stakeholders, as security experts, we can come together and erase violence in cultism. And it goes to show that this same cult group, they have a lot of job to do in their leadership. Who they give mantle of leadership to matters. In a same word, how can jollof rice cause problem? But the whole issue got twisted in the peace talk meeting I spearheaded alongside with the zonal commander anti-cult, alongside with the Abraka commandant of the anti-cult, and the two rival group. The twist is the young man, the 17-year-old young man who has been apprehended by the Nigerian police, who first of all cried out to say Aromates, because that is their slogan. This young man is not even a member of the Arubala. You can see how impersonation can cause unnecessary deaths. Now, this young man, his brother is an Arubaga, a 17-year-old boy who should be in school, is already admiring cultism. He's already causing problem in community. He's not a member. Then for the Eiye supremacy group, Eiye did not even find out if this young man is really a Baga member, that's Vikings member. Eiye struck. At the end of the day, it was 1-1. But these people were saying 1-1, not the scores, not the football scores, and human being life. So we not see the reason why we need to stop violence in cultism, where it makes no sense to us. We sat down, the Baga confraternity, they were not aware of the fight. Somebody impersonated them, and they complained of how our anti-cults harass one of their members, a person who have also been supportive to security. According to them, they said this young man has not participated in anything that has to do with cultism in recent time. Now, the cult group they allegedly said he belongs to, KKC, is not even involved in this fight. As a leader who wants peace, I apologize to them, and we gave them a token of 20,000 naira. It's a small amount of money, but it's to tell them that we appreciate the fact that they did not fight back. They allowed security agents to do the job. That was one. Two, in midst of this fight, Eiye member wanted to shoot an Arubaga. He mistakenly shot an Eiye man. You see how this violence can escalate. An Eiye man was shot. I want to thank the leadership who have always listened to stakeholders, who have always respected our peace talk. We reached out to the leadership, apologized to them, got them to the hospital. The Eiye young man was treated, he's doing very fine. That is why Eiye did not jump into the fight, because stakeholders were able to arrest their conscience immediately. We are not doing these things to foster them. We are not doing these things to encourage them. We are only doing these things to save life of our youth. Because the next person you are talking to on how to erase cultism might be a cult member you don't know. But we are pushing against violence. And I want to thank the Delta State Police Command for effectively arresting every major suspect that caused this crisis in Abraka. The suspects have been arrested. They will have their days in court. And one of the highlights of the peace talk meeting we had yesterday was the Abraka festival is fast approaching on the 19th. We have made it a rule. Nobody, no matter who you are not allowed to fly any kind of beret, whether not even human rights beret. You don't have a right to fly it. Then this pocket bag that you guys used to carry, those pocket bag is not allowed during the festival. As the anti-courts, the state anti-courts will be fully present, and any such person arrested with a cap that shows any color or a bag, such person will be treated like an abnormal. We pray to God that the peace that we have discussed yesterday, both parties have agreed for peace. We made it a point of order that the Eiye confraternities haven't not been able to verify their information before they acted. They apologize to the Vikings. And me, myself, I apologize to the Vikings. It's terrible that over 3 Vikings were shot, not dead. 1 Eiye member was shot, not dead. We thank God. But we pray that such misunderstanding should not happen. And in order to erase such activities from the face of Abraka, in our meeting, we've had resolution on how to get the school authority involved. This number 1, they are members of the Delsu community. They are students, and we will continue to engage them to ensure that the madness that has happened should never happen again. We cannot afford to allow our youth to be killed because of a plate of jollof rice. Peace has come to Abraka, and we hope that this madness does not happen again. To the Nigerian police, every person arrested in conjunction to this crime, please do it well to charge them to court. We will continue to discourage violence in cultism. We will continue to support security. We will continue to support our youth and discourage them because of a plate of jollof rice. Peace has come to Abraka, and we hope that this madness does not happen again. To the Nigerian police, every person arrested in conjunction to this crime, please do it well to charge them to court. We will continue to discourage violence in cultism. We will continue to support security. We will continue to support our youth and discourage them from getting involved in any social vices that can terminate their life, that can bring embarrassment to their family, that can derail their progress, that can put them in a place of perpetual suffering, which is prison. Cultism has nothing to pay to you. Cultism has nothing to offer you. All it has to offer you is to reduce your self-esteem, is to take you to prison, is to derail you from your plans of life, is to bring mockery to your family, and finally, is to bring death. Be a champion. Come out of cultism. Join the anti-cult group today to erase cultism and violence crime in our society. Kîļl Each.